what's going on? We got Legalese here tonight. I like this draw. I like this spin. I think we got one of the strongest teams in the tournament here. All Club Dread, which is great because we don't have any outside interference.
Yep.
I mean, the good news for those other guys, they don't have Koho manage them. The bad news for them, they do have Cody manage it. So, I mean, that's the situation they're in. So I like our spot here. I think you guys are a great complement to each other. Scott, I think you feeling very well for Barr here with the dynamics that him and Ethan had previously. So I think this is going to be pretty seamless. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you just said. I was really happy when I found out Scott was my partner. So I mean, I'm excited for us to play this match. He's a great player, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, this was a great scenario. We got some tough opponents tonight to be sure, but think we can make a little run in this thing. So let's get to it.
Yeah, Cameron and Tyler both very strong, but I think you guys have the makings of a deep run here. Let's get started.
Sorry, guys. You got the two-time manager of the year managing you. Oh, shit. I don't know what you're going to do. I manage the team champions, too. Don't know what I'm doing in this league, so this is going to be interesting. Listen, Kirk, if you're going to fill in for Ethan, you need a little bit more pep. You need to tell them that they're doing great every round. Tell them how many repeats they have, and tell them that they need to breathe. Listen, I'm excited about this draw. It sucks that I got a Kingsman, but if I got anybody from the Kingsman, Cameron Holtzman is a flipping fantastic choice. He's the only person in this world that doesn't watch a lot of movies, but retains everything from the computer. So that skills alone. He will, and then I got Tyler. Tyler, I think, is an underrated player in this league. He's had some bad luck with maybe strategy-wise, but I think with Cameron that we have a game plan. I think we're confident. I think this team can go very far in this tournament. How are you two feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good.
I'm excited to be paired up with Tyler. We've played against each other before in Fandom, and it was a close match. I'm excited to see what we can do in Warzone. And Cody said he's unhappy to be with the Kingsman, but I think we've mutually agreed if it's not us winning, we'd rather it be each other than Criterion or Club Dread.
That is always our motto. So, click. All right, we will see you in the ring. Manners maketh man? I don't know. Let's do this.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today, I don't know why Cody Newberry is upset backstage, but we've got a really good match. It is mix-up. Tyler Butler and Cameron Holtzman teaming up to form John 3 Wicksteen, going up against Ethan Beller, the Big Easy, and Scott the Esquire Harvey, teaming up to form Legalese. These are like two of my favorite team names ever, and I'm super stoked. So let's just get started. Introducing first, coming into the ring with 0 wins, 0 defeats. It is representing Club Dread. It is Scott the Esquire Harvey and Ethan the Big Easy Beller. And introducing second, coming into the ring with 0 wins, 0 defeats, representing both the Kingsman and the First Order, it is Tyler the Baba Yaga Butler and Cameron the Conductor / Church Boy Holtzman. John 3 Wicksteen. Okay, so we're going to get started with round one. Round one's going to work like this. You're going to get 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You got to right, get a bonus question. So remember, you have three repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. So, gentlemen, your first question comes in the category of recent releases. The final bet Howard makes in Uncut Gems is on a game in which sports league? Is it League of Legends? That's a video game. I know that league. I don't know any other leagues. Well, trivia leagues. I know those. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
Like the NBA, basketball.
And Ethan.
NBA.
And Scott.
NBA.
And Holtzman.
Sports? NBA?
All correct. Okay. Your next question comes in the category of the 1970s. Which film from the 70s marked the first adaptation of a Stephen King book? And Scott, just a reminder, we need both hands on screen. Thank you. Five, four, three, two, one. Pens down. Let's start with Scott.
Carrie.
And Ethan.
Carrie.
And Tyler.
I wrote Pet Cemetery.
And Holzman.
Carrie.
No.
That is correct. So Carrie is correct. Your next question. In the category of directors, Steven Soderbergh directed a remake of which Andrei Tarkovsky sci-fi film? I once went Tarkovskiing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down the bunny hill. Let's go to Holzman.
Solaris.
And Beller.
Solaris.
And Tyler.
Solaris.
And Scott.
Solaris.
All correct. Next question, your fourth question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Where the Wild Things Are, what are the names of the creatures Max finds on the island? This is based on a book that I read as a child pretty frequently. So that's nice. Other books I read as a child, not important. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody poops. Let's go to Tyler.
Didn't have it.
And Ethan.
I wrote The Monster Things.
And Scott.
I went even more cutesy. The Wild Things.
And Holtzman.
I also guessed The Wild Things.
The Wild Things
Oh my
are
God.
correct.
Michael Campbell needs to stop asking questions where the answer is in the title of the film.
I feel like a
I
moron right now.
Play Misty for me, indeed. Okay.
Where the Wild Things Are. Ugh.
The Island.
Okay, your next question comes in the category of animated films. In which 1985 movie, based on a toy line, does a character fall prey to an evil spirit intent on destroying all happiness in the world? An evil spirit intent on destroying all happiness in the world. That's what we call a Warzone Riders meeting, am I right?
That's a joke just for me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Scott.
I said Transformers, the movie.
And Tyler.
Didn't have it again.
And Ethan.
The Care Bears movie?
And Holtzman.
I said My Little Pony, the movie.
The Care Bears movie is
Nice.
Oh my God.
Okay, we get into your next question, your sixth question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who received an Oscar nomination for composing the score to Good Will Hunting? According to Thomas Scully, this movie is about affordable consignment clothing because you're Good Will Hunting.
I love how you keep making jokes for me and me only.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's go to Tyler.
Just guessed Thomas Newman.
And Ethan.
Jerry Goldsmith.
And Cameron.
Howard Shore.
And Scott.
Hans Zimmer.
All incorrect. All obligatory score answers. We were looking for the other one, Danny Elfman.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
We named 4 of the 6.
Too whimsical for that movie.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of actors and actresses. How many Paul Thomas Anderson films did Philip Seymour Hoffman appear in? Did you know that Philip Seymour Hoffman has a brother who needs glasses? He's called Philip C. Les Hoffman.
You're
5,
the worst.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Your hate makes me stronger. Let's go to Scott
5.
and Ethan
I also said 5.
and Wolfman
I said 3.
and Tyler.
I said 4.
5 is correct.
Oh shit.
So Legalese jumps into a little bit more of a lead here as we go into your final question. Category of crime. Who plays Troubled Greaser Kit in 1973's Badlands? Why the lands got to be bad? Why can't they be good lands? I don't know. Ask Terrence Malick. He's an idiot. Just kidding. I love you, Tim. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ethan
Jack Nicholson.
and Cameron
I know he works with Jonathan Pryce a lot.
and Scott
Martin Sheen.
and Tyler.
Also said Martin Sheen.
Both correct. So if I did not do math wrong, I believe it is 11-7, Legalese's favor. As we get into round two is going to work like this. Each team is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are stuck with it. There's going to be 10 different categories on the wheel, including spinners and opponent's choice. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get. You get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, or if you get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. So, categories we have on the wheel tonight are John 3 Wicksteen strengths of 2019 movies and Fandom Disney live action, and Legalese's strengths of directed by Eli Roth and 2010's director filmography. We also have classics, 80s movies, rom-coms, and sports. So, Legalese, you are in the lead. We'll bring your manager in. You want to spin first or defer?
I think we wanted to go second, right?
I think.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, we're going to defer. We'll go second.
Okay. We land on 2010's director filmography.
We said we were going to keep that, right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll keep it.
Okay. So we'll give you your questions in 2010's director filmography. Who directed Short Term 12, The Glass Castle, and Just Mercy?
Tyler, it's Destin Daniel Cretton. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Watch Short Term 12, please.
I agree.
It's a good movie.
Your next question. Who directed the films I Wish, Our Little Sister, and After the Storm?
I haven't even heard of these movies.
So probably have to go to multiple choice.
Yeah, let's go multiple.
A. Michael Haneke, B. Hirokazu Koreeda, C. Andrew Dominic, D. Alejandro Amenabar.
I'm thinking B.
Yeah, we'll go with B.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
The fact that we were expected to be able to get that name for 2 is a little...
Who directed The Help, Ma, and The Girl on the Train?
Oh.
It's like Tate Taylor or something like that.
Yeah, Tate Taylor, yep.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was like, I know I'll know it when I hear it, but...
Who directed Closed Circuit, Brooklyn, and The Goldfinch?
Oh my gosh, I was literally just asked this while prepping. And I'm forgetting his name.
I'll know it when I hear it.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Yeah.
Multiple choice options are A. Matt Ross, B. Garth Davis, C. John Crowley, D. Lenny Abrahamson.
John Crowley, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. Who directed Edge of Tomorrow, The Wall, and American Made?
It's Doug Lyman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doug Lyman. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So, if I'm not mistaken, it is 15-11 as we get into Legalese's round 2 spin.
Okay, guys, breathe. You have 3 repeats left. What else could? Oh, I hope you don't have bad luck with the strategy I came up with for you. That's my job as a manager.
Ethan, I feel good about this. What do you think?
I also do. It's just I really want.
I know you want Eli Roth.
I know.
but-
I feel pretty good about this too, and we do have. We're in a good point
Yeah.
position, I think, to take it. What do you think, Kirk?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I know you both ready for this. You're only down by 4, so you can multiple choice your way through this and still come out decent at the end. So,
All right, let's do it. Let's take it.
Let's do it.
Fine. Gentlemen, your first question in the category of 2019 films. In Black Christmas, who plays Professor Gilson?
Ethan, that is Carrie Elwes.
I go for it if you.
Worst movie I saw last year, but Carrie Elwes, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good call, man.
In Ford v Ferrari, what prevents Len Miles from getting off to a... In Ford v Ferrari, I'm pretty sure that name was misspelled. In Ford v Ferrari, what prevents Ken Miles from getting off to a good start during the 1966 Le Mans race?
This is one of the movies I did not see.
Okay, I have seen it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. I think we should go to multiple.
Okay, let's do it.
Multiple choice.
A, he trips when running to his car. B, the car won't turn on. C, his door won't close. D, there's a crash in front of him.
His door won't close. I remembered it as he was reading the answers.
Great.
His door won't close. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Who plays Roy's estranged wife, Eve, in Ad Astra?
Oh, it's Liv Tyler, right?
Yes, that is
Liv
it.
Tyler, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. During Stella and Will's first date in 5 Feet Apart, what do they use to keep track of their distance at all times?
I didn't see this.
I did
movie.
see it. Hold on, give me a second to see if I
Okay.
can remember.
Is it like a hula hoop or something?
5, 4.
Let's go multiple.
All right.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, walking cane, B, skipping rope, C, a cardboard cutout, D, pool cue.
Let me think.
5, 4, 3.
Let's do a repeat.
Okay, your first repeat. During Stella and Will's first date in 5 Feet Apart, what do they use to keep track of their distance at all times? A, walking cane, B, skipping rope, C, a cardboard cutout, D, a pool cue.
Something about cardboard cutout sounds vaguely familiar to me, and it's kind of like weird compared to the others. So
Go for it. I
I
have
say
no idea.
let's go. All right. Cardboard cutout. Final answer.
That is incorrect. John through Wicksteen for the chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, a walking cane, B, a skipping rope, C, a cardboard cutout, D, a pool cue?
Tyler, I'm pretty sure it's a pool cue.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah, I feel
Pool cue, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. That
When you
movie,
asked the question, I was saying, I'm like, a stick?
that movie still gives me PTSD, so that's fun. Your final question in the category of 2019 movies. In It Chapter 2, what common criticism do the characters have about Bill's books?
The endings are bad, right, Scott? Because I think it's
Yes.
making fun of Stephen King.
Yes, I agree.
He can't write endings, or his endings are bad. Final answer.
Final
That is
answer.
correct for 2 points.
Nice job.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it is 18-16, pretty high scoring match as we get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to pick what you want for a 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4-pointer. Legalese are in the lead 18. I should mention that. So the categories you'll be able to pick for in round 3 are Quentin Tarantino, recent releases, crime, sci-fi fantasy, romance/rom-com, animated, 1980s, and directors. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we get back to you right now. Okay, so our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. John 3 Wicksteen has picked their 1 in directors, their 2 in animated, their 3 in Tarantino, and their 4 in recent releases. Whereas Legalese has picked their 1 in sci-fi fantasy, their 2 in directors, their 3 in recent releases, and their 4 in Tarantino. So we're going to get started with, since they're behind by 2 points, John 3 Wicksteen for your 1-pointer in directors for Tyler. Who directed Invictus?
Was Clint Eastwood. Final answer.
1 point. Okay. And we stick with Cam for the 2-pointer in animated to throw it back to Legalese. Pat Carroll voiced which 80s Disney villain? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Pat Carroll voiced which 80s Disney villain?
Bill Sykes.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Ursula.
Oh, I assumed that was a man's name.
Okay, so we get into your 3-pointer, John 3 Wicksteen, in the category of Tarantino. What alcoholic beverage is Ordell's drink of choice in Jackie Brown?
So I've never seen this movie. It's the only one I haven't.
Even like the notes too.
Is it a pina colada? Is it a screwdriver? I also don't drink. This is uniquely situated to be bad for me. Repeat the question.
What alcoholic beverage is Ordell's drink of choice in Jackie Brown?
This is a ridiculous 3-pointer. My brain just wants to say pina colada.
Yeah, we can go with pina colada.
Pina colada, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for a screwdriver.
Mother!
I was so scared for 2
Me too,
seconds.
dude. He said it. I was like, no.
That being a 3-pointer is
You haven't seen the movie, so you don't know how prominent it is.
I mean, fair.
Okay. So we do stick with you for your 4-pointer in recent releases that you must hit in order to avoid the TKO. In Charlie's Angels, what is the name of the energy conservation device Naomi Scott's character helped invent?
Tyler, I didn't see it.
I saw it and then I suppressed it. I have no idea. So, good game, guys.
Repeat the question. We got one more.
In Charlie's Angels, what is the name of the energy conservation device Naomi Scott's character helped invent?
What's something that conserves energy? I don't know. All I can think of is the Zephyr, but that's the battery from Night and Day.
5, 4.
Yeah.
The Zephyr, final answer.
And your winner. The correct answer was Callisto. Legalese winning by way of technical knockout. So we're going to move on to post-match interview, starting with John 3 Wicksteen, bringing in their manager. So, didn't quite pull off the victory today. How are you both feeling?
Frustrated.
Yeah. I should have just
got
wrote down wild things.
We got some questions that frankly shouldn't be asked. Like we shouldn't, like that director's question that we had to go to multiple choice on, where it's 3 movies no one's heard of and a director with a name that's near impronounceable. It's like kind of ridiculous, and it's frustrating. And then hearing their questions, which are like a lot more prominent plot points from a lot more prominent movies, it's it's rough. And then those round one questions were, yeah, I'm annoyed.
Well, thank you, Face of the Year, Cameron Holston.
As a showrunner of Warzone, I will not agree with any of the things that my client has said, in this match has said. I think there are rough moments in this match. I don't want to take anything away from Ethan and Scott. I think Ethan and Scott played a really great game. Round one, they played really strong. They got our strength. They hit them. And then Tarantino just sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. But as a showrunner, if you elect me as showrunner again next year, I will promise you Tarantino will be out of round 3. We're out of questions. Or we're getting
Tarantino, gone.
I don't,
Nolan, gone.
Or go watch Jackie Brown, because it's a moment. But again, it is what it is. This was a mix-up team that I was excited to see. Now I don't get to see it anymore. It's kind of frustrating. But yeah, that woohoo.
Okay, well, do you see this team staying together after mix-up?
I mean, I doubt it. No offense,
Yeah, I mean,
like,
Thank you to the first honest team of the round.
yeah. If we're being 100% honest, one's in Kingsman, one's in First Order. Koho's not going to give up. Cam, and I'm not going to give up Tyler. So one would have to give.
Will appreciate, as Hootie and the Blowfish said, you and me, we come from different worlds.
Yeah, so no, unless there was a trade made, no chance. There's no chance that this team will be next season. Koho still needs Cam to carry him to somewhat matches. So yeah.
Okay. So now we go over to our winners tonight. Scott Harvey and Ethan Beller, you guys are moving on to round 2 of the tournament. How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah, I'm excited. I said before the match, I wanted my third time to be a charm because this is my third tournament in Warzone, and I haven't made it out of the first round yet in the previous 2. So the third time was the charm, and it was a good match. I think we played really well together.
Yeah, I gotta say, there were a couple questions that I had no clue on. Scott was like, "Ethan, it's this 2 points." There were
same way, the other way around. Yeah.
We had such good chemistry in this match, and we played great. I'm always a little sad when I watch 7 terrible movies and study them deeply and don't get any questions from them.
And now we have another chance.
No, we're not using that in our next match.
Depending on who we face.
Also, I just really want to quick. I do have to, because I never like to do this, but Cameron was trashing these questions. I think this was like a pretty fairly written match, and not just because we won. I think that 3-pointer in Tarantino was fair. I have not seen or studied that movie in years. That was Scott's movie, and I knew that answer from like years ago. I think that was a fair question. I don't want,
Yeah. Guys, you remember to breathe. I raced my board, but you had, I think, 2 repeats left.
Yeah,
so that Club Dread style of management is working. Another Club Dread members, 2 more Club Dread members advance, and I think I could see you guys going far. You guys played well. Yeah, I mean, there were some questions there, but I mean, in director's filmography, you're not going to get, hopefully not going to get, Nolan and Spielberg. You're going to have to get some deeper cuts there because, the questions got to be challenging. They're
their strength too. So it's,
their 2-pointer in round 3 was rough. To have to ask an actual voice actor question is hard. I admit that, but I think otherwise, I mean, the round 1, I think you all did well in round 1. Very competitive round 1. So I think this is good. I feel good about moving on, and I feel good about this team, and I think you guys can go really far. Like you said, you complement each other very well. There's already some chemistry here. That's just going to get better.
That's fair. So I'm looking at the bracket here, and it says here that next you will face the winner of Ryan. I'm not sure when this match airs, but you will face the winner of Shadug and Real or No Real. I know, Ethan, you know the result to that match. We're going to say we don't know because I don't remember if this airs the next day or the week after.
Got it.
So of those 2 teams, how do you feel about both of them?
I mean, Shadug would be an in-faction match, so I know
that's one of our faction mates. Yeah,
Sean and I have been friends for a long time, so I just I lean towards that just because it's more fun for me, especially considering this is a mix-up. So it's not like the stakes aren't very high. You know, it's just kind of for fun. So I would like to play Sean and Doug.
Okay.
I agree.
Well, we're gonna get out of here from John Wicksteen, from Legalese. Still great team names. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.